Hey guys, what's going on? It's Hyrule Sentinel back again today with a new series starting on my channel. I'm going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club with my girlfriend who is playing it blind through on my channel. Now, at first look for this game looks like just a simple like graphic novel sort of game that's like, oh, well, there's girls, but there's actually much deeper plot twists that I'm not going to spoil, but it's definitely something you want to stick around with because it's going to get super interesting. Thanks for watching. Bye.
There you go. Hyruke.
I can spell, okay?
Hyruke?
There we go.
Hyruke. Hey.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Oh
Great voice for her, by the way. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away.
Oh my gosh.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. You like how you're seeing all this on... Oh, there she is.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Walk across the street together and make our way to school, the place where the learning happens. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute that we can't see. Look at them, right there, and right there. They're all in the background. They're all waving to us.
By the way, have you decided on a club join yet?
A club? I already have a wooden club. Why would I need another one? I'm not interested in joining any clubs.
I
haven't been looking either. Like I said, I have a perfectly good wooden club. That's
not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year.
That was before I found my wooden club.
What are you gonna do? Like, play golf with it or something?
I use it to go clubbing.
Wow, you're very descriptive.
You don't bring a wooden club to, like, clubs when you go clubbing?
Totally.
Alright.
It just makes all the girls crawl over you or something, I don't know.
I don't know. Did I? Alright, anyways, continuing. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations when I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Wow, she's really talking. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Like a wooden one with a spike in it. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I'll check out the clubs magazine that has all the weekly clubs, find out what type of clubs are in.
Totally.
Maybe a metal club. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Like, she says her brain is 10 times the size of her head because it's inside her head and she's exaggerating it. Oh, look at this classroom. The school day is over, as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Just look at all the students packing up their stuff.
I don't feel like that on a normal school day.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Is that how you feel?
No.
How do you feel then?
It
Does
feels
either
like
feel ordinary or
forever.
stare at a wall
No,
forever?
It sounds like he's having a crisis right now.
Looking for an ounce of motivation, you're
I don't
right.
think you're gonna find.
Clubs. Wooden clubs. Sayori wanted me to check out some wooden clubs.
Totally.
I guess I have no choice to start with the Amine Club.
Hello.
Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. There's clearly no one else here. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Maybe staring at a blank wall isn't as popular as I thought it was.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in.
I wasn't spacing out. I'm still on
Honestly,
planet
you're
Earth.
even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
I was still on planet Earth, you know. I was not in outer space.
I don't know, I think you were on the moon there for a second.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what? Buy me a club? I already have one that works.
you could come to my club.
You have a wooden club too?
What, you didn't know?
Sayori,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the Amine Club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well...
As long as I have a wooden club to defend myself.
I kind of told my club yesterday you would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Sigh! Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Look at this hallway. So many people in it.
There's so many people.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities.
Ooh, we're young.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Oh boy.
You voice her.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl,
I like the way you're giving her like the whole like excuse me, like totally. I like the way that's
Sayori
said.
always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bring a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
I'll voice her. Hyrule, what a nice surprise. That's right, I can do that. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation, as they rightly should. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Wait.
You gave that one a normal voice.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
So sorry, ...
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, which probably means we're second years.
Probably.
She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You're the one. Wait. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly in my ear, and then turns back to the other girls. Also, as a side note, like, do your best to give them like their own unique voice.
Okay, I'll try. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right! It's great to see you again, Hyrule. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Ooh.
Basically completely out of my league.
Oh.
Also, she's not moving. Look how long it's been without any of the characters blinking.
Wow.
Stare into their eyes. Do they stare back?
Yeah, they do.
So here, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... A little what? You too,
what?
Monica.
That scares me. Come sit down, Hyrule. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. You can see it in the background.
You can totally see it.
As Sayori mentions, it's been widened, so there's the space next to Monica and space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. It's got a wooden club on it.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
The wooden club has a spike in it.
Whoa.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Aww.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we use to make ears.
I wish I could bake that good. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. I
Yeah,
follow who? Who am I following?
I don't know.
I
Are
don't
you
have
following
Instagram.
somebody?
It's delicious. That's you.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
That would be a me moment.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
That's me too.
Natsuki is quiet.
Oh, no.
I can't help
Oh,
but
no.
know what?
Oh no, she flirting. She gonna try to flirt.
I can't help but what makes you think that?
I
You
don't-
think in a
She's
game
looking at you. She's looking at you.
you think that in a game where there's one male character and 4 female characters that one of the characters would try flirting with a male
Oh,
character.
this one, she trying.
I can't help
She's
but notice her
interested.
sneaking glances in my direction.
See?
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Poison! Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically, according to Sayori,
Did I click too fast?
No, you're good. You're fine.
Well, maybe. But not for... You know, you... Dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Conversation dismissed.
Conversation dismissed.
Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set.
We go have a tea party.
She places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down on the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
That's you.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I'm not really a tea person, personally. How about
Me
you?
neither. Me neither, not
I-
personally.
I guess, ... Hee, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Alright, so far I've got nothing in common with the main character. That's you.
Me.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
There's a lot to keep track of. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then a second eyebrow, then a third eyebrow.
I don't think she has more than
How
two.
many eyebrows does Monica have?
I don't know. Maybe she's got more under those bangs. You think?
You think she's hiding something and it's more eyebrows?
Could be. Girls like their eyebrows now.
You can go ahead and hit next.
Oh.
So what made you consider the literature club? Sorry, my voice got deep for a second. I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. I was afraid of this question. What is the answer? I didn't study for this on the last test.
It's study.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and this wooden one is starting to break.
Oh, it's starting.
Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Right at home. Right at home. You're gonna live here now. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
You never pass as a girl.
Monica, I'm surprised. You think I couldn't pass as a girl?
No.
How come you decided to start your own? This is difficult. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? The club where they took bait off fishing poles? And they debated the fishing poles?
Oh my gosh, that'd be such a cool
Oh,
club,
well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I prefer wooden clubs. Publicity, preparing for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it by talking to people in one of 3 poses, freezing in space and not blinking. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You gotta take a tree branch and you gotta start whittling away at it and carving it until it's a wooden club. You could put it that way. It's very difficult to start a wooden club. Especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. There's also not a lot of literature out there about clubs. Most of that it is about the dancing kind and not the weapon kind either. But it makes cool events like the festival much more important. Then we can go around clubbing people with our clubs.
Yay.
I'm confident that we can really glow the before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You nailed it. Oh, shoot.
Okay. Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
The narrator is a girl, I don't think.
The
Well, you know what? I don't
narrator
even
can't
know. I don't know
decide.
who the narrator
Personality
is.
disorder. It's the male person.
disorder.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were so delighted at the idea of a new member joining. We've reached like almost 20 minutes, so we're gonna probably call this near the end of our episode, and I'm just gonna say this is a series we're gonna be doing. It's something that you're gonna have to buy into. Have you bought into it yet? What do you think so far?
I think I'll try it, because I heard a lot of good stuff about this game. You know?
How much have you heard?
Comes up in my recommendations literally all the time.
Okay.
And people are like, oh, it's so good. And I'm like, played it yet or seen anything about it.
Okay.
So.
So if you guys enjoy this, make sure to stick around. I promise it'll get more interesting. We haven't really done anything so far. We're gonna keep voicing the characters. We're gonna see what we can do to draw out the voices a little more. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching this. Bye.